What if I told you that the difference between someone who succeeds and someone who struggles often comes down to tiny habits so small they almost look pointless? Not motivation, not talent, not discipline, just 1% improvements repeated every day. A man who was once hit in the face with a baseball bat and nearly died went on to become a best-selling author who transformed how millions of people think about habits. His name is James Clear, and in his book Atomic Habits, he reveals a powerful truth. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Today, we're breaking down the most powerful ideas from Atomic Habits, the ideas that can transform your life, your health, your income, and your future. Let's begin. Part 1. Tiny habits. Create massive results. Imagine improving something in your life by just 1% every day. That sounds insignificant. But here's the math. If you improve 1% every day for 1 year, you become 37 times better. But if you get 1% worse every day, you almost reach 0. This is the power of compound habits. Just like money compounds in investments, habits compound in life. For example, a person who eats slightly healthier, exercises a little more, and reads 10 pages per day may not look different this week. But after 1 year, they become a completely different person. Meanwhile, someone who skips workouts, scrolls social media all night, and procrastinates might also see no immediate consequences, but after a few years, the difference becomes massive. This is what James Clear calls the plateau of latent potential. Most people quit because they expect immediate results, but success usually happens after months or years of invisible progress. Think of an ice cube sitting in a cold room. The temperature slowly rises. 25 degrees, nothing happens. 28 degrees, nothing happens. 31 degrees, nothing happens. Then, at 32 degrees, the ice cube suddenly melts. But the change didn't happen at 32 degrees. It was happening the entire time. Your habits work the same way. Part 2. Goals are overrated. Most people focus on goals: lose 20 pounds, make more money, start a business. But goals alone rarely work. Why? Because goals are temporary. When someone finishes a marathon, the goal disappears. When someone reaches their target weight, motivation fades. The real secret is systems. A goal is the result you want. A system is the process that gets you there. For example, goal: write a book. System: write 300 words every morning. Goal: get fit. System: go to the gym every weekday at 6 p.m. Goal: grow a YouTube channel. System: upload 1 video every week for 2 years. The winners and losers often have the same goals, but winners have better systems. Part 3. Identity is the real key. Here's the most powerful idea in the entire book. Real change happens when you change your identity. Most people try to change their outcomes. I want to lose weight. Others try to change their process. I will start running. But the most powerful change is identity-based habits. Instead of saying, I want to run, say, I am a runner. Instead of, I want to read more, say, I am a reader. Each small habit becomes a vote for the person you want to become. Every time you read a page, you reinforce the identity of a reader. Every time you exercise, you reinforce the identity of a healthy person. This is why small habits are powerful. They slowly shape who you believe you are. Part 4. The 4 laws of habit formation. According to Atomic Habits, every habit follows the same 4-step loop. Cue craving response. Reward. To build better habits, James Clear created the 4 laws of behavior change. Law number 1. Make it obvious habits. Begin with a cue. Something that triggers the behavior. For example, you wake up, brush your teeth, you sit on the couch, open social media. Your environment shapes your habits more than motivation. If junk food is on your table, you'll eat it. If a book is on your pillow, you'll read it. One powerful strategy is called habit stacking. You attach a new habit to an existing one. Example, after I pour my morning coffee, I will read 1 page. After I brush my teeth, I will do 10 push-ups. Small triggers make habits automatic. Law number 2, make it attractive. The more attractive a habit feels, the more likely you'll do it. One trick is called temptation bundling. You combine something you need to do with something you want to do. For example, only watch Netflix while on the treadmill. Only listen to your favorite podcast while cleaning. This turns boring habits into enjoyable ones. Humans are wired to repeat things that feel rewarding and enjoyable. Law number 3, make it easy. Most people fail because they try to do too much too fast. They go from no gym to 2-hour workouts every day, no reading to 50 pages a day. That rarely lasts. Instead, follow the 2-minute rule. Any habit should start with something that takes less than 2 minutes. Read before bed. Read 1 page. Start running. Put on running shoes. Start writing. Write 1 sentence. The goal isn't the habit itself. The goal is showing up consistently. Once you start, momentum takes over. Law number 4, make it satisfying. Your brain repeats behaviors that feel rewarding. The problem is that good habits have delayed rewards, while bad habits have instant rewards. Eating junk food feels good now, but the consequences come later. Exercise feels hard now, but the rewards come later. To fix this, add instant satisfaction to good habits. Example, after every workout, mark a big X on your calendar. Soon you'll see a streak forming, and humans love not breaking streaks. This simple trick is used by millions of successful people. Part 5. Environment beats motivation. One of the biggest lessons from Atomic Habits is this: your environment shapes your behavior. If your phone is next to your bed, you'll scroll at night. If your guitar sits in the corner, you'll play more often. Successful people don't rely on willpower. They design their environment to make good habits easier. For example, want to eat healthier? Don't rely on discipline. Just remove junk food from your house. Want to read more? Place books everywhere. Want to reduce screen time? Charge your phone in another room. Small environmental changes create massive behavior changes. Part 6. Breaking bad habits. The same 4 laws work in reverse to break bad habits. Make it invisible, make it unattractive, make it difficult, make it unsatisfying. For example, trying to stop checking social media, log out of your accounts, delete the apps, or put your phone in another room while working. The harder something is to access, the less likely you'll do it. Part 7. The Goldilocks Rule. Humans stay motivated when tasks are not too easy and not too hard. This is called the Goldilocks Rule. Think of video games. They keep getting slightly harder. That challenge keeps you engaged. Your habits should feel the same way, slightly challenging, but still achievable. Progress keeps motivation alive. Part 8. Habits shape your future. The biggest lesson of Atomic Habits is simple. Your life is the sum of your habits, your health, your income, your knowledge, your happiness. All of it is shaped by what you do every day. Success is rarely about one big moment. It's about thousands of tiny decisions, reading 1 page, saving a small amount of money, going for a short walk, writing a single paragraph. Each action feels insignificant, but together they build a completely different life. Inspiring conclusion. Final 60 seconds. Imagine two versions of yourself. One continues their current habits, scrolling, procrastinating, waiting for motivation. The other version improves just 1% every day, reads a little more, exercises a little more, learns a little more. At first they look the same, but 5 years later, they are unrecognizable. That's the power of atomic habits, tiny changes, repeated consistently, creating extraordinary results. So today, don't try to change your entire life. Just start with one small habit, one page, one push-up, 1 minute. Because the smallest habits today can create the biggest transformation tomorrow. If you enjoyed this summary of atomic habits, remember, small habits, massive results. Start today. If you would like to see more book summaries like this, please hit the like and the subscribe button so you would get notifications. And remember, we only have one life, so make it count. Thank you, and see you on our next video.